YouTube, I am back in Slay the Spire 2. Last time we got a victory on our first run at I guess A0 as the Ironclad. Maybe I shouldn't be super surprised, right? Although I will say, maybe I'm wrong, but I felt like A0 in this game was harder than A0 in the previous game. Like, we nearly perished. In fact, barring a calendar prop, we would have died on the last run. Fortunately, I didn't die, and therefore we've unlocked the second character, the Silent, and I'm only saying I want to dance. Please don't remove my ability to dance. It's still Ring of the Snake, by the way, on this character. Start of each combat, we draw 2 additional cards. I will say on the design now, you can see like a face underneath the mask, which I think is kind of cool, honestly. Alright, Meow now has got a thing for me. I've remade you. Go up. Meow's Torment. Add 1 Meow's Fury to your deck, which is a 1 mana, deal 10 damage. Put 2 random cards from your discard pile into your hand. Okay, and an Exhaust. Lost Cough, gain 1 card reward and procure 1 random potion. Or Curse Pearl. Receive Greed, which is an unplayable Eternal card. Gain 3 gold. Alright, let me have a look at the map. Oh, we can also draw the map, my favourite thing as well of all time. So I want to probably take on as many elites as possible, because that's how I played Slay the Spire 1, so surely it's how you play Slay the Spire 2. Also, we want to see all the elites, right? I'm actually not sure, because the previous game had 3 elites, right, per floor. Maybe this game's got more. Maybe there's more rotation in the elites. So we do need to do some science on this. Now, that being said, I don't think there is 3 elites, sadly, so I'm going to go something like this. I also want to do some question mark tasks because I feel like the events are also kind of intriguing to do, right? So I think I'll go for something like this. I do like my ink is a different colour as well. For the Silent, I'm a green ink Andy now. Anyway, the reason I wanted to do this is I want to check how early the shop is I'm going to go to. The shop is actually fairly late, but we will be going to a shop, I think. You know what? Give me Meow's Fury. It's a new card. Let's keep playing with the new cards. Okay, who's this guy? It's it's honestly someone's wig. Put on a fuzzy little worm creature, fuzzy worm crawler, adorable. He's going to attack me for 4 damage. That does not seem very cool. Now, I guess what I could do... Oh, actually, we should check the deck as well. It's not quite the same. Neutralize has been nerfed. It's not 4 damage, it's 3 damage now. When you upgrade this, then it's 4 and 2. Wait, is this the way it always was? I think it used to be 4 and 1 and then 4 and 2. But maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe I'm dumb. Maybe it is 3 and 1. Maybe I'm the dummy here. But I thought it was always 4 damage. Anyway, similar gimmick though. So what I could do is I can Survivor, get rid of Defend. Then I could Strike and Fury, which would pull these 2 cards back in. Now, obviously, I don't need them, but this is like the gameplay loop I can get through. If I play a card, I have a chance of pulling that card back again. So if I have particularly good cards, play them early, basically. You are going to buff yourself, I assume? Well, sure, I guess. I can't really stop it, so... 7 strength seems like a lot of strength to gain. I'm going to take some damage here, because I feel like I have to. I have to leave him in a situation where I could kill him on the next turn. I do get it, but maybe I was wrong. Maybe I could have slowed the game down a little bit. Leg Sweep, Acrobatics, and Backflip. These are all cards from the first game. Leg Sweep is pretty expensive, but on our last run, which again, I can't really measure the game right based on 1 run as a different character, but we were able to get mana cheat type things. So maybe the game, like, I feel like the game is more willing to let you play multiple cards during a turn, like more than 3 cards as an expectation. So maybe mana is a bit easier to cheat in this version of the game, and as a result, enemies are harder as well. I'm going to grab Leg Sweep. The weakness is useful for defense. It's a lot of block I'm going to be getting. Yada, yada, yada. Neutralize, Strike. This is where it actually matters as well. We can Yow's Fury now to bring back the Strike and the Neutralize again, and put weakness on him for another turn. I didn't think about that. 0-cost cards, very good to put in my discard pile. Excuse me, you baby small. Oh, it's back, baby. Oh, it's changed. Exhaust. They've nerfed Blade Dance. Okay, I mean, that's not shocking, but I have to take it, right? So, I think I was right then, right? Blade Dance was OP. 1 mana deal 12 damage, which you could split up. I wasn't crazy all along. Hang on, how am I doing the damage here? 6? I could do 6 and 3, actually. Because I don't really care about the weakness for this turn. Because we're picking a kill. And I'll put you within lethal of basically anything. Slimed. More slime. Oh, that's actually quite annoying with Yow's Fury. I didn't even consider this. I'm actually going to play this a bit slower, because I don't really want to pull the slimes back right. Also, I was going to say, he's probably going to try and slime me again. And we're not playing as the Ironclad this time. I can't, like, use the starting relic just to, like, recover any chip damage I take. Our health is really just our health, right? We have this amount of health, and then only rest sites can really recover me. Blur, Mirage, Strangle. Mirage. Gain block equal to poison on all enemies. Exhaust. That seems really good for a poison build. Deal 8 damage whenever you play a card this turn, the enemy loses 2 HP. Oh, that's choke, basically. But it's cheaper. Okay. I'll go behind... I'll get behind Strangle, being a gimmick with a Shiv-based deck. Oh, wait, I wonder... Hang on a second. Where's Blade Dance? What do you upgrade into? So you can't get rid of the exhaust. I was wondering if you upgraded into remove the exhaust effect. Okay, what are you doing? Oh, you're summoning friends. Okay, good. Strangle this guy. Neutralize him. Fury him. Strangle him again. Neutralize him again. And that's half your health gone. What the hell is this? Eye with teeth. Okay, I guess. 3 status cards go in the deck. I kind of want to just kill the guy that's, you know, trying to kill me. I guess he only has 6 health, you know. Hang on a minute. Let me just kill you off. I am taking a damage here, but I don't think it's an awful exchange. Oh, wait. Hold on a minute. You return back to life. Okay. Well, that's pretty annoying, actually. Fish oil. Gain a strength and a dexterity. How many Blade Dances too many? Oh, Sly, hang on a minute. If this card is discarded from your hand before the end of your turn, play it for free. Okay. Now, I can't just do the normal build, right? I can't just grab infinite blade dances. That being said, I do want another blade dance. I'll take it. Okay, it's the bird. There is logic in this, by the way, because it's all well and good saying, let's play all the new cards, let's use all the new cards. If I have no synergy with it, what's the point? Currently, blade dance works with a strangle, so I'm just going to strangle all my enemies. That being said, I haven't drawn it this turn, so, you know, womp, I suppose. Okay, fish oil me. Neutralize him. It's dancing time. Weaken him again. Defend. I'll save a blade dance for the future. Nine Damagios. Oh wait, I won't take one, sorry, because I used the potion. That's right, you scale as well. I forgot about that. I don't love this hand. This might be time to use another pot, honestly. It's fine. We're slowly getting there. I'm just setting you up for lethal with Strangle plus Blade Storm. Or Blade Dance, even. Strangle, Blade Dance. It's happening again. Nunchaku, obviously very good with the dancing. Blur, Infinite Blades, and Well-Laid Plans. Okay, so Infinite Blades appears to be the same, at least at the base level. And it's actually the same on the upgrade. I don't have infinite ways of getting shivs anymore because the blade dances are exhausted. So I will grab the power infinite blades as well to help the strangulation. We know what this does now. And we're about to go to a campsite, so we'll take the egg. And we just need to get one tile. Okay, hello, handsome. It's the spaghetti monster. Vine Shambler. Nope, you're spaghetti. Clearly spaghetti. Right, let me weaken this guy. Now taking 8. Maybe we don't blade dance just innately anymore. Maybe I do save it for the strangle turns. I'll try and take it a little bit slow as well, just purely because I want to not rest on the next rest site. Malicious. He puts an affliction on my card. Okay. Don't love that. Meow's Fury him. I was hoping for the weakness, honestly, game. Nice try, though. I'll leg sweep him and then we'll see what he does. Tangled. Attacks cost an additional energy this turn. Well, that's the ultimate counterplay to what I'm doing. I could strangle him and then blade dance him. But it's actually bad because the blade dance shifts will cost 1, right? I think it's a horrible turn for me. Like, it's a true nightmare turn. I take 12 in the end. We should block. We took a huge out the last turn. 22 damage is the range I could kill from. There you go. That's the dream hand. I can't keep taking them. Discard your hand and draw that many cards exhaust. Are you the same? Oh, you have retain now. Okay, that's different. But you still exhaust. This is also different, right? It used to be 6 and 9, so they've nerfed Piercing Whale as well. And then we've seen they've nerfed it. So basically every card I've seen so far has been nerfed. Oh, debatably the calculated gamble one, is that a nerf? Giving it retain? But removing infinite use? I guess it is. It just stops you going infinite, right? Well, if I take calculated gamble, it gives me the means to take a discard synergy. So I'll take it. Right, we come here, we hatch the egg. And we get Bird Swoop again. So far, similar to the previous run. That's what I like to see. They've not changed the white bee statue, though. Okay, so we should always play a potion now. This guy... Summon something upon dying. Okay, fair enough. What's in here? Footwork, noxious fumes, and tracking. Weak enemies take double damage from attacks. Oh, so weak enemies effectively are vulnerable. That's the same. Same. And what you upgrade into out of interest? 1 mana. Okay, I'll try tracking. We do a lot of weakness anyway. In fact, I'm going to do it literally on turn 1. And, like, he's basically dead just turn 1. Oh, you put Infestation in my deck, right, and it's basically the same as the burn. That's right. Then you summon a bunch of friends. Now, I don't have AoE damage, so this could be a little bit tricky. I can swoop 1 to kill. I could also shift swoop to remove 18, but that doesn't really change the equation for me. I think we swoop. I'll shiv you because I think you're about to gain a strength here. So if I gamble, I know I'm getting Strangle, Blade Dance, Blade Dance. Well, let's do that. I should have probably done this in a different order, but it's fine. So I'm going to play 6 cards here. No, I'm going to play 7 cards here. So you're dead. I like the animation on this. It's like a little machine gun. Strangle him again. Okay, that was pretty clean, actually. Burst. Next skills played extra time. Next 2 skills played extra time. Dodge and roll is the same. Deflect. Was that always 4 to 7? I can't remember. I might be misremembering. I rarely upgraded deflect, but I thought it was 4 to 6. But I don't really remember. Double skills is kind of interesting because I could get double blade dances going. I might actually try that. Maybe that's the way you have to dance from now on. You have to burst your dance, not a continuous long dance. Right, that was always there. Speedster. Whenever you draw a card during your turn, deal 2 damage to all enemies. Okay. Sly gain 9 block, so if it's discarded, I gain block. Repaired is still in the game. Slice. Poison Stab, Mind Blast, Rolling Boulder. What are you? Whenever you play a power draw a card, at the start of your first turn, lose 2 energy. At the start of all the turns, gain energy. That seems real dangerous. Gain energy. Gain additional energy at the start of your next 3 turns. Okay. And raise max health by 7. So, I could try Untouchable. I say I could try Untouchable. It really only got to survive, but I guess Calculated Gamble as well. But that's a one-time use thing. You know what? New card. I will try you, but I don't fully see the vision just yet. I guess we could grab prepared as well, but I think I need some other benefit to go card negative. You're also somewhat tempting because I think I'm going to have a lot of cards in this deck. So give me this. Actually, I will remove a card as well. We've just picked up Untouchable, which should give me a bit more block. Let's remove a Defend from the deck. And I'm just not sure I'm going to get value from Speedster. Are you? You're still 2 mana. We'll see. It's certainly not for the now. Hello. Okay, well, we're going to strangle Blade Dance. Blade Dance, almost certainly. Pinpoint. Deal 17 damage, costs 1 less for each skill played this turn. Flick Flack. Slide. Deal 7 to all enemies. Or Sly Ricochet. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy 4 times. Oh, so this is like Boomerang. I feel like this character would like be like extremely heavily nerfed, but I could be wrong. It's so early. But a lot of these effects I think were just on base cards now are on Sly effects, which basically means you have to discard them to get a... Well, I think discard them to get a good value. I guess 1 mana 7 to all is not terrible. Anyway, I'll take that. Then I will begin the dance. Probably should kill you, actually, now that I think about it. And it's one of the greatest turn 1s of all time. Backflip Prepared Escape Plan. I do like Escape Plan. I do also like Backflip as well, though. Let me... I mean, I don't have draw right now, really, do I? Let's take Backflip. I do think if I was offered both, like, if I could take 2 cards at the same time, I'd actually take both of these. Fly Cadet and the Twig Slime. You're putting junk into my deck. You're actually hurting me. Let's try and kill Flykinid. Should really have done the calc here, to be honest with you, before I even started the turn, but if worse comes to worse, I'll just drink the block potion. And worse is not going to come to worse. By the way, why did I get energy then? Oh, Nunchaku, of course. I'll meows now. Okay, that's what I wanted, so thanks, Gabe. Art of Iron gains 7 plating. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of Gambler's actually, I'll get rid of the Dexterity Potion. I'll keep Gambler's Brew purely because it can enable my Sly cards. I should have just used it, but I didn't need it anyway. Infinite Blade Speedster and Bouncing Flask is back. I can still bounce on it, ladies and gentlemen. Even in this old age. I mean, I get the idea of Speedster, and I can kind of see where the deck is going. And currently, Time Wizards is not in this game, right? But I feel like it's a card I have to get way later down the line. To, like, supplement me drawing a bunch of cards and then beating them with something else. I am somewhat tempted to grab another Infinite Blades. Like, maybe 2 is, like, actually very, very good now. Since the Blade Dance has been somewhat neutered. And currently my head is like, I'll take Shiv package, I'll take Discard package, and then like maybe we'll do the Poison on a future run. I'm also not sure Catalyst is in the game yet. Let's take... I mean, I could also take nothing, actually. Are we fighting the Ceremonial Beast? The kind of, like, the iconography reminds me of, like, Weird Day from Pokemon. You know what? New card. I'll do it. I feel like it's too early for this right now, but maybe we can make it work. Unrest site. Good. You found a secluded rest site and start a fire to get some rest, or so you thought. Once the fire started, it begins to swell, reaching not upwards but sideways towards a grove of oil-seeping trees. Should you try resting anyways? Probably not. If you start a forest fire, I wouldn't recommend going for a nap. So it healed to full, but I get poor sleep, which is a curse with retain. AKA is really bad. Or I can kill the trees. I'll lose 8 max health, but I'll get a random relic. Okay, we're gonna kill the trees. Sorry, Greenpeace. Honestly, it's for the trees' own good, though. If I didn't kill these trees, the fire would spread. These trees are clearly malicious, so you decide to get rid of them. Days later, you're covered in ash and oily goop. A massive flock of little bird spirits rise from the slain trees and drop a small box at your feet. Thank you for freeing us from these trees, cheap cheap. You should really sleep more. See, Greenpeace, I was saving the birds. And actually, that works quite nicely with what I just took as well, right? I just took a relic based on... Sorry, I took a card based on drawing, and now I've got a relic based on drawing. Okay, I'm going to take that 53 health is enough. I'm going to take an upgrade. What do I upgrade? I have no idea. It's a new game, right? What do you become out of interest? 12. That was 3. I'm actually not sure. There seems to be like a distinct lack of cards that give you mana chain. I mean, that's oh, okay, it's 4 damage. I was gonna say it's 2 damage on an upgrade. No, it's 4. It's still pretty like mediocre, right? I'm gonna take this up with a view that eventually it's gonna win me the game. Okay, I like the art of this guy. So you are gonna use a buff. Let us do a speedster then, I think. So now every turn when I draw some cards... Actually, I can trigger this with a gambling brew. I will do damage. Plow. The first time Ceremonial Beast HP reaches 150 or below, it becomes stunned and loses all its strength. Okay, so this is a race. I see. Well, let's neutralize it. Let's gamble. Untouchable goes off. It's not a great turn for burst. Also not a great time to trigger the Nunchaku. And he do be zooming. Okay. 20 damage now. Strangle. Swoop. Backflip will do damage now, I suppose. Let's get Infinite Blades. I think I will need it before the end of the battle. And... I'm taking 9 currently. I'll drink this, but I feel a little bit concerned. I feel like I can get him to below 150 next turn. But I could be wrong. Maybe with this hand, actually. Okay, we get him below 150. Which resets him. I should play this card purely because it's 2 damage. And now you're going to do a debuff on me. Unfortunately for you, I'm going to burst Blade Dance if you don't mind. And now I have many shivs. A death by 1,000 shivs. Alright, that was actually pretty mediocre damage. Can I play a card this turn? Excuse me? That's illegal. Actually, fortunately for me, this is probably the best card I could ask for. So that's the only card I'm going to play this turn. And I take 0 damage. Okay, what's in the backflip? Leg sweeps in the backflip. Okay. He's about to buff himself again. I mean, I don't know, right, is the real answer. Do I have to be racing him now, or can I just... Can I chill a bit? I'll leg sweep him, I'll keep him weak. Now you're debuffing me. This is actually a pretty bad hand for me. I think... What are we going to draw into? There's actually nothing I want to burst right now. I think we're actually going to use the Gambler's Brew. Remember, we got the white beast statue, so I can reclaim my potion collection down the line. But rather than doing nothing this turn, we've actually chunked them. I've been wrong again. So, after that first, like, annoyance, this is what he does for the rest of the game. I think that's the first time we've taken damage. It was. The puzzle just triggered. I don't have lethal this turn. I kind of just said to it, I was like, oh, I surely have lethal. Nope, it's not lethal. It's close to lethal, though. Sadly, there's no awards for close to lethal. Okay, we take 12, but we're going to get some healing at the end of the fight. In fact, we're back to, like, C0, right? So won't I get a full heal? That's right, you bow down to me. Me and my little green bird friend. Shadow Step. Discard your hand. Next turn attacks deal double damage. I get it. We can only take double damage. Is that the juice that I need? What do you upgrade into? 1 mana. Because then Neutralize and Leg Sweep actually become quite useful for damaging. It basically turns weakness into vulnerability. Also, let me just turn my Battle.net off, sorry. Oh, are you the same by right now? Choose a card, next copy, add 3 copies of that card to your hand, exhaust. That is identical. Oh, wait, is that the same? I think it's the same. It's a 1 mana discount. Okay, I'm going to try Shadow Step. New card. I mean, they're both new cards, actually, Shadow Step and Tracking, but new card leans into the Sly stuff. We've seen a few cards with Sly on it now. We can take more. Murderous creature! No need for violence here. Have part of me and find peace. Okay, so Pale's Flash being offered again. An additional energy at the start of my 3rd turn and every turn after that. Enchant all defense with Goopy. This card gains exhaust. When played, permanently increases card block by 1. Excuse me? Is that not just disgusting? Start of your turn, draw an additional card. That also seems pretty good, actually, with my build, and it's, like, based around drawing cards. But I feel like this is so unbelievably good, though. I guess you can only use it once per battle, but it just thins your deck out over the course of the battle. and your defense eventually will be just insanely powerful. I'm going to try it. My other reason behind this is that... it narrows my deck, right? So I will be then getting turns where I just have the cards to discard and the cards that want to be discarded in my hand. Okay, let me get my Biro out. I see Elite here. We probably want maybe late shop. Are you going to not offer me 3 Elites again? No, you're actually going to offer me 3 Elites. We can do this. This. I'll take some question mark tiles, and then this. Even. Perfect. My military plans are in order. We're going this way. Right, weird little roach fellows. Hard to kill, reduce all damage taken and HP lost by exoskeleton to 9. Okay, so I can only kill me 9 damage intervals. That is pretty annoying, actually. One. Two. Dead. We're probably going to play the defend. Actually, do we play 2 defends this turn is the real gimmick. Because no, we don't. We can sandbag a battle, I think. We want to play defense every single battle now. However, we can wait on it. We don't have to, like, rush it. Wait, this isn't lethal. I thought you were gonna die. I have to do that to make sure you do die. Okay, now you're gonna scale. I just want to set you within lethal range. I'm kind of intrigued what happens if I burst Shadow Step as well. I assume I'll get it for 2 turns instead. The effect. So yeah, I want to defend. I then want to gamble my hand. Well, hang on, hold on a sec. Let me weaken you a bit more. Then I want to gamble my hand. Because all I want to do is have some fun, but also all I want to do is play the last defend. I think that's it. That's the last defend, right? Yes. So now these are going to be 6 blocks going forward. Okay, this is interesting. Leading strike deals 7 damage, add a shift your hand. Okay. Acrobatics is here. And we did say, well, I did say I could take cards that discard cards. But actually, am I good now for discarding? It's more I need more slide cards, actually. With Shadow Step, Gamble, and... where are you? Survivor. So I think we don't take that. Whale's interesting. I might grab it because I do get to the point where my deck just has no defense in it anymore. And my only defensive card then becomes Leg Sweep and Survivor. Oh, I'm Backflip, actually. I'm actually untouchable. Now that I think about it, maybe we're good. Yeah, I'm actually going to skip. I want to put more slide cards in my deck. Okay, these kind of like adorable, honestly. Bullbug Rock, Bullbug Egg. Right. I have all the dancing if I want to. I think first things first, we're going to do this. Actually, I mean, it is what we're going to do, but... Okay, that's fine. I was going to say I should draw first if I'm going to do a draw. I guess now I just killed the bat guy. Maybe a little bit early to be sandbagging, but here comes the bagging. What are you doing, by the way? If Bumble's rocks attacks are fully blocked, it becomes stunned. Oh, perfect. Who knew I was actually playing around this gimmick? Now, here's the other thing I want to see. If I burst defend, what happens? Do I get a double trigger? I do. Okay, that defend is now better than the average defend. And we played all the defends again. The only, like, regret I've got is I discarded one. I burnt a defend earlier, so I've only got 4 in my deck rather than 5, which is kind of a shame. So Survivor, Untouchable. I'm blocking all damage now, so you're going to have a sad time. And I don't need to play around with the ships anymore, because I will kill you eventually. I mean, before it comes back round to mattering. Life 3 vulnerable. Ah, Deadly Poison is here as well. Did I take Piercing Whale before, or did I decide no? So I keep getting offered it, and I'm like, maybe I should take it. Alright, you've wailed enough now. I'll take a Piercing Whale. We have, like, a really strong exhaust energy, which is kind of interesting as this character. Okay, you're summoning friends, which I'm not very on board with. I'm actually going to not play all the defense instantaneously this time for a change of pace. Primarily because I actually want to do some damage to you. Because my AoE damage is actually very much lacking. And I might need the blocks later. Okay, well, I can eat one of them. Then I'd love to pull it back again. Huge. Actually, monumentally huge. Like, completely monumentally huge. Strangle the boss. Swoop. Wait. Hit you. Swoop you. Strike you. I will say I am taking 16 damage, but the ads have been dealt with. And now I can start doing the defense stuff. That's blocking all damage. Then I can just hit you. I mean, I think I should have used all my potions as well. I'm actually going to burn a defend here. I'm not sure it'll come back round again, although I'm about to, like, reset my hand. I also think we leave the eggs this time. I'll just go for the kill. Whale or strike? I'm going to lower you to make sure I can kill you next turn. We might not play all the defense this time. I should have put more respect to this guy's name, I think. So 14, 18, and a strike is lethal. So we can play this. I actually did play all the defense. So I did kind of like meet my objective, but I took way too much damage for it. Draw a card. At the start of your next 3 turns, draw 1 additional card. Clarity Extract. Okay. Dagger Throw, deal 12, draw a card, discard a card. That's actually exactly what I want. Well, it's one of the things I want. In fact, I want more Sly cards, game, if you'd like to offer me more Sly cards. By the way, is that not an elite? Oh my god, that's a generic enemy. Spirit Grafter. Above the cocoon is shaking and wriggling, about to burst forth. It stops wriggling, the cocoon ignites. What is it with me and setting fire to things? What is going on? In a flash of light and flame, Spirit Grafter rushes into you, threatening to merge with your being and become complete. Let it in. I heal 25 health and I add Metamorphosis into my deck, which is add 3 random attack cards into a draw pile. They're free to play this combat exhaust or rejection. I lose 9 health, remove a card from my deck. We're going to let it in. I don't really want the Metamorphosis, but I've got a discard synergy, so I can just discard the card. And I do need the health, actually, so... Oh, I've been reborn. Sorry, I should have read the text. Amalgamator. Clang, clang. You hear the echoes of metal upon metal on the other side of a wall. As you press your head against the wall to listen in, the wall opens up, revealing a hulking 6-armed figure toiling away. Its face a swirling vortex of glowing sigils that shift about. One with an ascending spirit has found my workshop. Let's get combining. Remove 2 strikes to put the ultimate strike in my deck, which is 1 mana deal 14, or remove 2 defends and put the ultimate defend in my deck. Nope. My defends are all charmed, so we're going to get the ultimate strike if you don't mind. The Amalgamator strikes its bow and anvil. That's not a great thing to use in an anvil, to be honest with you. Unless the ultimate strike is actually unbelievably weak. More soft than bone, at least. Memories of combat, attacking and offensive strategies sharpen with each blow. Your most ultimate technique returns to you. Okay. On the plus side now, I can smith here instead of healing, which is what I was going to do. On the downside, what am I doing now? 0 mana for this. That seems giga broken, actually, but... How much do you get? Okay, you get plus 6 damage, which actually kind of tracks, because you have 2 strikes combined together. What are you? 5 random attacks. You're more block, we saw that. Yeah, let's do Shadow Step, actually. If it's broken in Hearthstone and 0 mana Shadow Step, surely it's broken in this game, too. Because one of the things about this card is I don't have to play it at the start of my turn. I can play it at the end of my turn once I've done everything. And at 0 mana, it's so easy to weave it into turns. Wait, I just realized, is this guy bigger than this guy, or vice versa? I'm not sure. Oh, what was your gimmick again? Oh, yeah, playing attacks versus you is actually not very good. Okay. Well, that's not great. Let's not get too good to use Syndrome here. Let me throw that at you. And I may be using this at some point. Let me strangle you. Blade Dance you. Oh, wait, I'm actually so bad against this guy, I've just realized. Hold on. I shouldn't ever do this again. Because he punishes multiple attacks on a given turn. Now, obviously, we have to play attack, so I can't really get fully around it, but... And in fact, I think we're going to have to play this to get through the days faster. Yeah, okay, here we go. I'm not using that this turn. I do want this to be played. I think this isn't worth it because I will get a bad card put into my deck. I'll Shadow Step the rest, which is kind of bad actually because I just discarded some cards which we're going to exhaust anyway. But now we have to like make the most of this turn. I really don't want to use Blade Dance, but like at the same time, do I need to use Blade Dance? Deal 3 damage, deals 2 less damage for each other card in your hand. Oh. Okay. Deal 6 to all enemies. If the last card you played this turn was a skill, apply 1 week to all enemies. Okay, unironically, because that may be as good as it could have asked for. And that speedster thing I took is, like, hard carrying me. I know I didn't play all the defense there, but this guy is really scary, I think. Okay, letter open is pretty good. Blur. Gain 8 block. Block's not removed at the start of your next turn. We could be getting insane block. That's the precise cut which we just saw. So it's not only 13 damage, 2 less for each other card in my hand. So you want to get down to, like... I guess this actually goes into the shift deck. You just play all your cards, empty your hand, and then play this at the end of the turn. I'll take a Blur Plus. My deck is getting quite thick now, but... It never stopped me in Slay the Spire 1. Third turn, get 18 block. Shadow Meld. Double your block this turn. Or block gain, sorry, this turn. Assassinate, innate. Deal 10 damage, apply 1 vulnerable exhaust. Okay. Sly, deal 7 to all. I think I want the Sly cards. Although, I just noticed that you're here membership card. Flick Flack, welcome to the deck. I'm going to grab Assassinate as well. I think this seems pretty good. Oh, I could grab another Untouchable as well. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. What are you? Oh, gain a buffer. Alright, I spent quite heavily, but I think we spent on good things. I think we keep removing strikes as well now. Because my defense have got a lot of value. I don't think I need to push the panic button yet. I don't think I need the Noxious Fumes. Shadow Meld is somewhat interesting, but I'm not sure, like, what is my win condition if I take Shadow Meld? I guess it's letter opener, but I don't think that's a good enough win condition. Alright, this guy, when he takes damage, right, he has me attack damage. I gain energy. Okay, we're going to play Speedster here. Assassinate him. I get an energy back. We Survivor. Discard Untouchable. And then play the other Defend. Dead. Currently at 10 now. Well, actually, some of them might be at 9. Ultimate Strike. Defend. Defend. It's just worth... It's not worth discarding the Flick Flag with a calculated gamble. I might as well just play it. I have the mana anyway. And there's no guarantee I draw a 1-mana card. Okay, I would have drawn Blur, which actually is pretty good this turn. We'll play Blur. I think it's pretty good. I am taking 27 damage, but Blur's doing nothing currently. Let's play Metamorphosis. I think I'm willing to accept that I'm taking 1 and not doing anything for Blur. I could pull a block card back. Like, I could pull another Blur back, I suppose, to save some for a future turn, but I don't know if that's actually worth. I'm going to say no. Okay, Echoing Slash. 10 damage to all enemies. Repeat this effect for each enemy killed. Okay. I mean, obviously not great against an elite, I suppose, but at 0 mana, I won't complain. We definitely Strangle first. So Strangle. Flick Flack is in my deck anyway, so that seems to make some sense. Although, we should Wait, should I dagger throw the Flick Flack? I guess it doesn't matter. No, I should hang on a minute. I should Flick Flack first. Bit of a tongue twister. Then I should Meow's Fury. Because if it comes back, it'll be 1 mana, I think. I didn't get it back, so it doesn't matter, but... I mean, there's a lot of options here. Burst Blade Dance or Burst... What? Actually, maybe not even Burst. Maybe I just calculated gamble, because I want to start playing my defense now. So I think I'm close to the point where this guy's just going to be dead. Yeah. I get the defend. So I've played all of them, I think. I have. So they've all got upgrades now, so we can just kill. Serpent Form. Whenever you play a card, deal 5 damage to a random enemy. 3 mana is really expensive. Like, really, really, really expensive. I get it. Like, it's super good with the shifts. And it's glowing, it's shiny, it's upgraded, but I don't think I can fit it in my deck. I just don't have the mana for it. Unlike the last one, I have no mana cheat this time. My mana cheat is discarding cards to let them play. So I think I take Ricochet, actually, instead, and lean more into the slime mechanic. And if we see that power again in the future, it will still be upgraded down the line, because we've got the frozen egg. Slumbering Beetle. He's doing nothing this turn. He's going to wake up. Wakes up after taking HP 3 times. So, surely logically speaking, I kill the front guys first, right? There is some degree of logic there, I believe. It really is, do I think I'm going to need this defend this game? Is this an elite? Who am I fighting? No, a general guy. I'm going to spend the mana now. I know I'm not blocking anything, but it gets like that little side quest out the way. Oh, the slumber gets progressively easier to wake up. Okay. I see what's going on now. Wow, what a garbage hand. Nice if you could count. Okay, that's a bit of a misplay. I was going to play Untouchable afterwards, but I don't have the mana for it. That's fine, that just gets me to go draw some cards. Okay, Speedster. I'm actually not very happy with my hand right now. I don't really know what to do with it. I guess Blur Shadow Step and retain the block for the next turn. But Slumbering Beetle's going to be awake now, and I've kind of not done anything. I feel like I should have killed the other guys by now. Oh my god. The Stag Beetle. Or are you Rhinoceros, actually? Or are they the same? I can't remember. I'm not super big into beetles. 22 damage, you draw 2 cards for 0 mana. Seems a pretty good deal, actually. I'll gamble my hand. One down. I'm not taking damage this turn. I am just going to play this time. I like the attack animation. Okay. This is just... Oh, no, not quite all attacks. It's mainly attacks, though. Right. Shh. Actually, dagger throw first. Get rid of Flick Flack. Predator. I'm actually out of lethal this turn. But the problem is I'm not going to play on my defense, right? I'm leaving 2 in the deck. I guess backflip, see what we draw into. Okay, didn't matter, I killed them. It's going to happen, right? I think protecting my health as this character is more important. All enemies lose 7 strength this turn seems really good as a potion. And I'm not super hot on any more cards in the deck, to be honest with you. If I was going to grab anything, though, it'd be backflip. Because actually, draw is quite powerful for me. Because eventually, it triggers Speedster. So you know what? I'll take it. If it weren't upgraded, I would not have considered it. Infested Automaton. There's a chamber filled with dead robots. A lone automaton still has a faintly glowing core, but it's engulfed by a grotesque organic growth and doesn't respond. Yes, it's the defect. He's dead. He's not in this game. Perfect. He's dead in this, like, I don't know, like, tree-type structure. I don't know what's going on around him. Obtain a random power, or obtain a random zero-cost card. I kind of want to do neither of these, but I guess the zero-cost card is more appealing right now. Although, hang on a minute, the power will be upgraded. I'll study. Okay, sure. I mean, it's in my deck anyway, so... By studying the glowing automaton and how its inner workings are laid out, you realize the specific metals and arrangements resist various ailments. I apply the technology to myself. Okay, another elite. Alright, we've seen this routine before. We've made the joke, okay? Assassinate. I'm gonna have to drink this, I think. My opening hand is not great. I take one, but it's actually not that bad because it triggers a Centennial puzzle. Okay, this is where things get a bit weird. Because this is kind of like a discard card now unless I have absolutely nothing else to do on the turn. I also want to drink every single potion if I can avoid it. So 9 into... I mean, I need to see what's coming out of this. Another Blade Dance. I'm almost certainly not playing this card this turn. Let me move you off the board. It's really scuffed now. I'm doing quite a lot here. Next turn I'm going to get an energy rebate from Nunchaku. Okay, that was good. That I enjoyed. You have 48 block, by the way, which feels fairly strong. I think I should kill them both and not play the defend. It's kind of pains me to have it in my hand and not play it. I actually have another one, but if I don't do this now, I have to kill him on a future turn. And he's going to go back up to 25. Actually, I could do this. Oh, this is such Omega greed. Unnecessary Omega greed. Because now I can play this. I'm gonna get so Omega punished, aren't I? Because the other one now comes back. I could have just ended the battle, but no. Okay, whale them. I'm not taking damage this turn. Now I weaken you. I mean, I weaken both of you, I suppose, but... the other one comes back again. Well, I've played all my defense now. I'm also not taking damage this turn. So I should use this as an opportunity to soften everyone up. Surely I find lethal next turn. I have a shiv. I just need one attack. I nearly didn't have it. Okay, justified. Justified for the greed. Game block equals to poison on all enemies. Not going to happen. Leg sweep, not going to happen. I don't really care about dodge and roll that much. I think dodge and roll is good if you can get dexterity, but I'm not in that marketplace. 40 health. Is that good enough to fight this guy? I mean, they kind of look like a clock to me. Like a clock dress. Knowledge demon. I have no idea what they do, but I have 3 potions. Surely that's enough. Let's do a little... wait. Eternal feather. I forgot about you. Okay, we're definitely smithing then. Okay, there's some intriguing options here. I think Burst has a certain intrigue about it. Because I actually have some pretty good skills. The problem is, like, a lot of them exhaust. And then once I've done it once, like, we've kind of had it. But even at the very worst, if I, like, Burst Calculated Gamble and I've got Speeds Drop, it's a ton of draw. And that's kind of what I see it as. It'll just give me a ton of draw eventually. Oh my god, this guy is really creepy. He reminds me of... I forgot what it's called now. But there's some show where there's like these weird, like, creepy tree people in like a time-stopped universe. And they're kind of like this. You're gonna debuff me. Okay. Assassinate. The greediest person to ever greed. I get a double upgrade on this now. And this block is retained for 2 turns, potentially. Make my choice. Disintegration. At the end of your turn, take 6 damage. Draw 1 fewer card each turn. In theory, Mind Rot should be better for me, I believe, purely because I have a few cards in my deck that draw cards. That being said, it's not that many. And I guess the other theory is that my hand should actually be quite heavy. So I'm going to go with Disintegration. You know what? I didn't even consider this. 2 speedsters. So every time I draw a card now, you take 6 damage. How do you like them apples? Give me one of these. Oh, give me one of these. Right, easy turn. I'm just pulling every single card. That's all the blur block done, though. So I'm going to have to start bringing up block myself. You are healing, empowering yourself, and doing damage. That's some level of multitasking. I'll grant you that. I'll save Blade. That's... Wait. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not taking damage this turn. It was a bit of a worthless double damage turn, but... 12 damage next. Skill you play costs 0. I mean, that's very pointless. Unless I pull one back. It's still pretty pointless, actually. I'm actually going to pull back... hold on a sec. Backflip and draw more cards. My hand is really bad. And I want to do something on this turn. Agreed. Keep playing my blocks early. Okay, is this changing or actually adding to? Because if this is adding to, it's really bad. I can't play more than 3 cards each turn. That's not acceptable. I'll take 7. It is going up to 13. Okay, so that's additive. This guy is really scary then. It may actually be time to drink the Flex Potion. I should probably have drank it on a previous turn, but that's fine. I think we just have to accept taking a hit here, okay? Because I need to soften him up a lot. Oh my god, he's doing 30 damage. Oh, well, we drew Piercing Whale, which is so unbelievably lucky. It is going to be played this turn. Alright, I can't wait on Blade Dance anymore. I just have to play it. By the way, I'm still taking 25 damage this turn. So I have to block more than 6 this turn, otherwise I die. Now is not quite true. Backflip could get me there. I think I have to play backflip. I need the damage. It's a race. I can't wait that much longer. I know I could weaken him for multiple turns, but this is going to trigger the... I mean, it's 12 damage and 5 block, basically. That's what I was actually looking for. The Strangle, Dagger Throw. We discard Ricochet. And then we kill. Okay. I will say, a few of the boss fights now have been really, really close. And we're on A0, which is slightly alarming. Tools of the trade, 0 cost. At the start of your turn, draw a card and discard a card. That is the dream thing. There's Echoing Slash, which I think is pretty bad, actually, but... we'll try another run. Against multiple enemies, I can see it being very strong, but... like, you need to kill people for the effect to go off. It reminds me of Blizzard from the previous game, which I didn't think was a particularly good card. Like, you have to set the Frost up before you get the AoE damage, but normally you want the AoE damage front-loaded. Alright, we're fighting none. Ignore the rest of it. A little thief has snuck into my domain. Don't think I can't see you. Coming out. I'll appear. The silence steps out the shadows. We continue. A huntress, what beckons your return to the Spire? Approach and don these blessings. Raise my max health by 31. That's some fruit. Whenever you play 2 or fewer cards in a turn, take half damage from enemies. Well, that's never going to happen. Gain 999 gold. There is a really early shop. I just don't feel like I'm going to get a great benefit of 999 gold. It is 3 relics, right? But I've got the membership discount, so I don't really care. Like, 31 health is basically like, don't take damage on a turn. As a relic. That's how I see it. Okay, we did say we'd fight like all the elites if we could. So there is a triple elite path that way. But not that way. So I'm looking at this. This. Shop. And then this. I think 999 gold is just too much. If I had restocking shops as well, then I probably would go for it, but... Give me 31 max health. And it gave me the 31 health itself as well. Okay. Caw, by the way. Hello. Okay, assassinate. I'll speedster. And strike. Oh. Okay. 13 block, don't mind if I do. Bird swoop. Dagger throw. Discard ricochet. Greedy's boy just drop. Play the defend, just upgrade it for the future. My theory is this battle won't last long enough. I could very well be wrong though. Burst. Backflip. Strangle. Neutralize. Tools. I still got a burst, right? I do. So Gamble would go off 2 times. Which potentially is okay. I am losing 2 cards. But it would be doing a lot of damage. It actually worked out remarkably well, because I actually want to play the other defend cards, as I've said many times with my gimmick. And I didn't discard them, so I've got them this turn. We'll discard this one. And now we can end it whenever we want, right? There's just no reason not to. I've played all the defends. Up my sleeve. Add 4 shifts into your hand. Reduces cards cost by 1. It's the new dance. It's the sleeve dance. I become a magician instead of a dancer. Well, I love it. But I do see the significant downside. You know what? I'll take it. It's a new card. I'll try and make it work, but I don't really have the mana for it. Wait, I've got the same thing again, right? Yeah, there's a shop immediately afterwards, so we should gain a debt. Because who cares? And we play the game. There's a card. There's a coin. I think that must be a curse. And I want the relic. Again, the Pokemon minigame has put me in good stead for this. Oh, do I want a rare card or a relic? I'd prefer the relic. I see the coin as well, but... Okay, I got a different coin. Vajra is so good. Cure all. Gain energy, draw 2 cards. Vajra is excellent. And honestly, there's some intriguing options here. There's 2 slide cards and a slide card enabler, but do I feel like my discard's good enough right now? It's not bad, and I've got a dagger throw in my deck. I've got 2 untouchables as well, so I don't feel like I'm desperate for them. Maybe we grab another ricochet. I am hitting a point now where my hand is going to get super omega full. Also, when I said earlier that I don't have energy cheat, I do have nunchaku, so actually it's not terrible to have 2 mana generate 4 attacking cards, because it gets me halfway towards a nunchaku, so it's like a 1.5 mana card. By that logic. I'm going to take Ricochet. I think we've got enough block on the discard. Then we go to here. And Outbreak. Every 3 times you apply poison, deal 15 to all. Every 10 cards you draw gain energy. As a power. Gain 3 decks this turn. Salvo. Deal 12, retain your hand this turn. Fill all your empty potion slots with random potions. I love the new Entropic Brew. That looks super cool. Royal Stamp. Upon pickup, choose an attack or skill in your deck to enchant with Royally Approved. Royally Approved, this card has Innate and Retain. The T-Set and Giria. Oh, and, sorry, Haze. Discard it, apply 4 poison. Okay. Well, first things first. I think I'm going to get rid of... Where are you? You go to the top now, Curses, right? Yeah. Let's get rid of the debt. It probably doesn't matter because I'm not going to go to another shop, but equally, if I generate another shop randomly, we might be thankful for this. A card that is royally approved, Innate and Retain. There's some interesting options here as well. Like, there's some powers where it'd be good to get them early, like Speedster, for example. But equally, it'd be nice to have Retain on a card that I eventually want to combo with something, like, for example, Strangle or Blade Dance, even. I actually don't know what the best option is here. There's a lot of intriguing options. Oh, wait. Surely Tools is the best thing. Isn't that not insane? I mean, I guess we don't need to Retain, but the Innate is so good on it. Where are you? Wait. Oh, it has to be a... It said, didn't it? It said it had to be an attack or a defense. Sorry, a skill. I can't put it on a power. Okay, fair enough, because it would have been so strong on that. Just to instantly play it. In which case, maybe Up My Sleeve could be a shout. Though, am I going to spend 2 mana on the first turn to do 4 shivs? Probably not. That being said, when am I going to play that card? That's the big question. How am I going to play that card? Maybe Shadow Step. Maybe Burst. Actually, Burst with Retain. Yeah, okay, we'll put it on Burst. I think it's both good with Innate and both good with Retain, so... Seems like a sensible option, actually. My final one is, do I take this? I think this is the option. I'm going to 2 campsites, but there's a decent probability I'm going to have to heal at one of them. I'll try it. Even if I get 1 strength off this, I think it's not terrible. I mean, I was really excited to get Vajra. That is literally just 1 strength. I think I can make it that one of these campsites is a strength gain and the other one's a heal. Okay, these guys strip your max health, right? So I need to kill them or not take damage. One or the other. My opening hand is a little bit scuffed. Let's put it that way. I'm going to try and kill you. I'm not playing 3 skills this turn now. And I'm not going to have to block this. Unless this is kind to me. I guess I could fish for that. Actually, I should fish. Okay, now this is actually really good. I take 0 damage. I get the powers up. It did cost me a potion. We're going to generate a potion anyway, so who cares? Now, you want to damage me, but joke's on you. I have defend, blur. So you're not going to hit me for the rest of the game. And now I need to sandbag. Sandbag like no one sandbagged before. So I need to play all the defends. There's one more. Oh, the hourglass is going to kill you, isn't it? Yeah, and I can't heal you. And I can't... No, I can draw. Wait, I'll kill you. Alright, whatever. We don't upgrade one of the defense. It is what it is. Dagger Spray. Actually, Dagger Spray, I talk about cards I'm missing in this deck. I don't really have AoE. My god, my deck's 35 cards, I just noticed. Yeah, I don't really have AoE. But I guess my AoE is meant to be Flick Flack, so I should wait for Flick Flacks, not anything else. I think we skip. Okay, we fought this guy before. Is this an elite? Or is he just a normal guy? I can't remember now, but we fought him one time. He summons a lot of dudes. Assassinate. I'm tempted to do Burst Calculated Gamble again, but I think it's the wrong play. I guess the issue with Burst, with Retain, is Calculated Gamble's going to discard it. But that's not the end of the world anyway. Ooh, Echoing Slash could actually be really good here. I know I said it was garbage, but... Or I think it could be garbage. But actually, in this battle, when he summons a bunch of ads, the next time this card comes around, it could actually do serious damage. Okay, I'm going to discard my hand. Tools. Defend. Neutralize. Who's this guy? Stabbot! I wonder what he does. We play Flick Flack, or discard it, I suppose. What's up my sleeve? Aha, it's 4 shivs. I really should kill the minions there. You know what, let me soften you up a little bit. I kind of figured that I'm not taking damage this turn. You know what, Omega Greed. This guy can't mean elite, he's too easy. Noise bot and another stab bot. Let's strangle you. Scarred Ricochet. Defend purely for the sake of playing the card. So all the defense have been played again, right? So I can just end the game now. Well, I say I can just end the game. When I feel the urge to kill them off, I can kill them off. Alright, I feel the urge. Yeah, that's just a guy. Gain 5 decks this turn for free. That makes Dodge and Roll way better, but Dodge and Roll's not in my deck. Flechettes is the same as from the other game. I am a more skill-focused deck, but I almost never ever made Flechettes work. And I don't think today's going to be that day either. I think I'm going to say no. Oh my god, look at this little goblin guy! Mecha Knight. Okay. Again, I've contrived to have my entire hand be things I want to be discarded, but didn't draw any of my discard cards. Cool. Okay, assassinate him. Infinite... Wait, he's got artifact. Okay. Infinite Blades him. I'm toying with burst defend. I won't take damage. Yeah, my potions are not very good here. Tools must be played. Okay. Shiv, strike. Dagger throw. Not what I wanted to draw. Will Shadow Step. I do need to go get the defense back. Burns. Okay. Oh, they go straight into my hand as well. Ugh. Okay. Well, this turn is going to be very block heavy, it turns out. But that's fine. I mean, 52 block is pretty good. You gain 5 strength. You're doing 40 damage, buddy. That's too much. I mean, I'm blocking it, but it's too much. Wait, I can't throttle you to death either. I think I Metamorphosis. And a backflip. I'm a bit concerned here. I'm gonna have to use my potions just to cleanse this off. Because I've kind of done no damage so far. I need to strangle him, I think, this turn. We can use Neutralize to get rid of one of them. I think I weaken you. Again. Then I put Vulnerable on you. And then strangle you. Okay, I feel more happy now. I mean, we're gonna get 4 burns put in my deck and I don't have 50 block where it was this time. Just to, like, eat it up. But I did actually output some damage this turn. We can also discard a burn if we need to, which I think I need to. Let's play Speedster. Actually, let's Strangle Speedster. He's gonna hit me. This is why we took 31 max health. Also, the puzzle triggers now. Wait. That's a really bad time for the puzzle to trigger. No! At least we get to retain burst. So we need 61 this turn, or to put up infinite block. I don't think I've got 61 damage here. So, I think we're going on the pathway of infinite block, actually. Burst Survivor, discard the burn, discard, I guess, Flechettes. Play Piercing Whale with Burst, that's 12 off. 28 damage off the top of this. Actually, it's Ultimate Strike that's going. I should have played Flechettes earlier, because this does 0 damage now. Oh well, easy come, easy go. I do take some damage. But compared to what I was going to take, not too bad. So this guy just does a big attack like every 3 turns. That's his gimmick. We're not going to be able to play all the defense here, but I don't know if I can fuck around too much. I'm just going to kill him off. He's going to die when I draw my hand next turn anyway. I should have thought about it. Triple your block. Pendulum, whenever you shuffle your draw pile, draw a card. Assassinate, Dodge and Roll, or Shadow Meld. I don't think I've got a payoff for having infinite block. I don't know it's not infinite, it'd be like a large sum of block if I played this. Potentially. We need to get Body Slam in this deck. Again, I've mentioned Dodge and Roll before. I think if you take the card that increases your dexterity, then this is takeable. And we've already got an Assassinate in the deck. Okay, the Regal Pillow is interesting purely because the last campsite I'm going to go to, if I rest, I get a full heal. Also, I was actually only going to go to one campsite, not two. I just realized my drawing isn't take me to the other campsite. Oh, it's this freaky eye again. $29 damage on turn 1. Yikes. It's too much damage, buddy. Okay. I think we're going to burst backflip, but I'm going to have to do something about this. I guess tripling the backflip is good enough for me. We might not need to be fair. Yeah. Dagger throw discards untouchable. Untouchable goes off 2 times, I believe, is the way this will work. So I take no damage. Right, because it counts as casting. Yes, okay. Good to know that works the way I think it does. Then I guess sadly we just waste the rest of the cards in hand. Well, I guess I'm going to discard Defend, sadly. What's in the box? Ricochet and Defend. Well, the Ricochet is going to get discarded. I guess I defend. The question is, do I defend again? Well, 24. I'm only taking 2 right now. To some degree, it's why risk it, I suppose. But surely we're hitting the point of the game now where we should be using these actually real cards. Yeah, let me... I need to, like, reevaluate these now. They're at the point where I should be using for actual defending purposes, not just, I need to buff this card purpose. We're near the end of the run. We're going to discard Untouchables. I want to play Speedster, so I will. I go to the card. Play that. Gamba. I am taking damage again, but I think 2 damage at this point is not that problematic. Versus losing the potions. What a weird opening again. I actually might need to use a... maybe I need to use a potion, I don't know. I'll just play Untouchable. Okay, how many defense are in my deck still? Three. I would like to get back to playing them. But I do appreciate the difficulty in that. In fact, I do appreciate it a lot. I think I actually should just kill you then. Because I was going to take so much damage in this turn, I had no block. Memento Mori. Deal 8 damage. Deal 4 additional damage for each card discarded this turn. I mean, I get it. I get why it synergizes potentially, but I don't know if I'm going to discard that amount for it. We've seen Haze. I'm not going to go for poison stuff. I'm Piercing Will we've already got. I think we're taking nothing. Grave of the Forgotten. There's a single grave with a roiling blue flame. A prideful warrior died in battle, but its soul is restless. If you want to keep fighting, you feel it begging to journey with you. But perhaps it's better to face the truth. Add Decay to your deck, enchant a card with... Sorry, a card that exhausts with Soul's Power. Soul's Power, the card loses exhaust. Excuse me, hold on a minute. I can put on a defend. But I couldn't ever get rid of Decay. Probably. Or I get the Forgotten Soul. Whenever you exhaust a card, deal 1 damage to random enemy. I think this is more fun, but if I'd got this at the start of the floor, I would have done it in a heartbeat. Because I would have removed exhaust. I don't know, I could have done it right, because it's already enchanted. So, actually, is there anything that removing exhaust is... is there anything that removing exhaust is insane? I guess I could have removed exhaust of the shifts. Oh, sorry, the blade dances. I probably would have done it, but it's just too late now. And I mean, actually, I could probably get rid of decay. Fuck it, let's do it. Let's ball with it. Assassinate's also pretty good at 0 mana. To be honest with you, actually, this is pretty good as well. Deal 10 damage and draw 2 cards, kind of. Well, this is the content play. Alright, we've made Blade Dance again. Good old-fashioned Blade Dance. You place your hand on the grave and whisper, your fight is over. In response, the soul crashes into yours and soul fight ensues. Stunned by the countless battles you've endured, it concedes. Okay, you know what? I did say I was going to go this way. I'm going to go this way. Let's actually, let's win the run. Let's take some strength. We also get another question mark tile this way. We also wouldn't have got to fight this cool lad. Frog Knight. The clue really is in the picture. Just say what you say. It's catchphrase. Right. Again, contrive to draw no discard in my opening hand. I guess, actually, I was going to play Defend, but I don't have to. I can Leg Sweep instead. And I'm playing Infinite Blades. I am going to take some damage from Decay, but, you know, it is what it is. I mean, I didn't take any damage overall, actually, so it's fine. This is a good hand to discard. Kind of. Speedster. Shiv him. Let's gamble. Nice. They're the cards I wanted. AK Defends. He's doing nothing. I love to see that. Let me do this first. The Omega Greed. Burst Defend. Shiv him. Shadow Step. Which I think is going to trigger for multiple turns. I know I've got 1 energy, but I don't care about this. It does, so I've got 2 turns of double damage. Also, apologies. I wanted to get to the run. I'm so close to the end of the run, but I just need to quickly use the bathroom, so... Let me pause here before I make a terrible misplay. So just give me a second, both Twitch and YouTube. Alright, apologies, I am back. Honestly, if during the Ascension levels, the Mega Crit could put, you know, a laxative or a diuretic into your food as one of the Ascension levels, that'd make it really hard. Okay, I can relax again now. Let's not make rash decisions. Okay, so 18 damage is incoming. Dagger throwing the Untouchable seems reasonable here. And I have double damage this turn. We want to play all defense if we can, but if we can't, so be it. Let's backflip. I'd like to strangle, but I think we should just blur. Oh, actually, we're blocking everything anyway. I mean, with the strangle, all I'm going to get off this is 20 than the shiv damage. Actually, it's pretty good. Now I run the numbers. Yeah, that's okay. That's acceptable. We get another double damage turn as well. Oh, wait. No, I don't. No, I do. This might be a situation where I can't wait. I mean, this is 48 damage. This is 60 damage. I know I've not played all defense, but I'm just going to send it. I just don't want to take the damage. Bouncing fast, dagger spray. Oh, Sucker Punch in the game. Oh, they've buffed it. It's 1 more damage. It used to be 7 and 1, right? Now 8 and 1, then goes to 10 and 2. Okay. I'm not taking it, but it's interesting. Right, another event. Alright, another chance to have my max health stripped from me. I will do this, because my hand is not very good. My hand is still not very good, actually. I'm semi-tempted to burst prepared, but I think it's actually Omega Troll. But maybe it's not. It depends what I draw into, right? A slight risk is being made here. Okay, I actually feel a lot better now. I might discard the Infinite Blades here, although I'm going to play Defend after this with certainty. So actually, maybe Blade Dance is the one that goes. I don't need Infinite Blades here. It won't. The battle won't last long enough. So I'll double Defend. Now I'm taking 0 damage. Sadly, this doesn't duplicate, but it's Blade Dance. So I am playing it. It's old Blade Dance as well. But actually, all in all, pretty good opening turn for a turn. I was like, my opening hand is pretty bad. I killed all but one guy and left him on 9. Again, if I could sandbag for a few turns, I should sandbag for a few turns. I should have played this now that I think about it. Oh well. Okay, I can accept this. I don't play one of the defends. He's dying to Mercury Hourglass next turn anyway. There's no point in taking decay damage. Alright, my entire potion repertoire is just blocking things. Do I put another backflip into the deck? How many backflips is too many backflips? I think we're probably already at the point. I've got 2 in the deck anyway. So now at this campsite, I can actually train again. Which is basically what I trade my elite for. And we're fighting Test Subject. And Rage, if I play a skill he gains 2 strength, well, ladies and gentlemen, we fucked up. Test Subject C8 would be defeated, instead revives even stronger. We've royally fucked up, it turns out. However, hold on. Neutralize. Burst. What's up my sleeve times 2. Wait, this is way too many cards, right? I should also have done this. I get 8 shifts. I can't hold all 8 shifts. One's going to go back into my deck, and sorry. Look at how many shifts I've just thrown at this guy. I'll drink a block potion. I'll play this. And I'm taking damage, which I've not taken damage for some time. I have left him on 3 health, though. He's dead. Okay, second form is going to come out. I mean, it's clearly the same as the bird battle, right? Actually, I think... Can I play the Shiv? I can't. I literally have to keep it. It's the same as the bird battle from the first one, right? I assume. Where he punishes you for playing a certain attribute, and then he won't in the second phase. Shovel a wound into your discard pile each time you receive unblocked attack damage. Oh... I don't like that. I don't like that at all. 30 damage, by the way. And it's going to revive again, so I assume it's going to come back at 300 health. Okay. Well, sadly, I played Dance, I know you're there, but... Oh. But I don't want to take the 2. I get an energy back. Hold on. We can make this work. I'm going to take 1 damage. I'm going to get a wound because of this. Or I triple my block for basically no reason. I'll take 1 wound. It's really unfortunate, but... I think it's all, like, characters that this could happen to. This is probably the best one, right? I really want to play leg sweep, but at the same time, I need to blur. So I might as well strike survivor. Wait, hold on a second. I'm actually going to drink a potion. I retain some block for the next turn anyway. Actually, I'm killing you this turn. Let's do Ricochet. Which, by the way, is so unbelievably powerful. My hand is full of shivs. I cannot play that. I should have played the shivs first. You're right, that was a misplay. Okay, this... I assume third and final. It is. The end of every other turn gains intangible. He's doing 30 damage. He has intangible right now. Okay. Glug, glug. If only I had 1 more mana. Thank you. I didn't look at the number. I should have looked at the number. It was just too convenient to be true. So now I can hit him, right? What a hand. I really do want to say this, but I might have to just... I don't want to burst defend. Or maybe I have to. Strike, burst, defend. I guess that's okay. I wanted to get way more value from my... turn where I could hit him. He's putting junk in my deck. Let's get rid of decay. And he's buffing himself. Burns. Okay. You just have a little bit of everything. You're doing 36 damage. I have Murder. Deals 75 damage. Deals 1 additional damage for each card drawn this combat. Oh my god! I gotta admit, I've got the best card of all time, it turns out, in my hand. Infinite Blades, goodbye. And this is the turn I can do damage. Strangle. I can even Blade Dance. It's all Disco. And they said that Disco was dead. No, Disco's back again. Wait, he's alive? Okay. He hits me, but I hit him pretty hard, you gotta say. Murder is back, but it's a really bad time for Murder. Because he's only taking 1 damage at a time, again. Okay, get rid of these shivs. They should be in the deck. I guess we are going to do Burst up my sleeve. For 8 damage. Into Survivor. And this has to be it, right? I just have to get him. He dies to Hourglass. Or I can kill him with a Ricochet. You know what? We'll kill him with a new card. Oh, that's kind of cool as well. Just incinerate all the flesh from the body. Rend the flesh. I don't even talk to this guy anymore. I just hit him. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, exactly. Not even an introduction. I'm just slashing. Oh. Hey, at least I'm stronger. My flesh wasn't rended. I did 1,240 damage to the Architect, but it wasn't enough. I dealt 2,400. Wait, have I done exactly the same amount of damage 2 times in a row? That's consistency. I also noticed I was one whatever it is, epoch off, leveling up. What experience, I guess. Okay, what have we got here? Fantastic trophies occupied this forsaken place. All were defeated one by one. Those marked by the silent always fall. And I have no potions. Poison potion, intangible potion, and cunning potion. The silent hungers for greater challenge ascensions are now available. Also, we've got bigger prey. Do you think that's placeholder? The other sisters judge the fourth one in silence. They have not seen her for over 3 centuries, and she returns with ugly, pulsating scrap. The silent recollects the trial she endured for this trophy, but does not speak. To speak is weak. One can only prove herself with more impressive trophies. There's always bigger prey. Snakebite, bubble, and accelerant. Poison is triggered an additional time. Okay. If the enemy has poison, apply 9 poison. And retain, apply 7 poison. It's 2 mana though. That seems really expensive. The Regent. His Majesty barely even looked anymore and swiped through planet profiles in the current constellation. I demand to visit a more exciting planet. The Regent slammed his fist down into the space console. Beep, beep, beep. Anomalous planet detected. The Regent has arrived. His Majesty may now embark upon the Spire onwards. Ah, it's a new character. Okay. That's exciting. A sickness carrying familiar scent courses through the silent veins. The heart piece is slowly killing her. The grotesque trophy is hurled into the ocean. But the blight has no cure. She will die soon. The following relics appear in future runs. We've got the bandages, or tough bandages, sorry. Oh, that would be insane on the last one. If you discard a card, get 3 block. Paper Crane. Enemies with weak have 40% less damage. And Tincture. Whenever I discard a card, deal 3 damage to an enemy. Again, it would have been really good. Just throwing it out there. But it's fine, we made it work. And then Scribbles. It is Scribbles, I am not denying it. On this quiet planet, beasts of imagination began to dot the world. They roam the lands in this time of simple, gleeful violence. Countless ways to kill, to feed, and proliferate are suggested. Colonies, hives, groups, and schools ebb and flow into nooks and crannies of Prion. We have Unsettling Lamp. Each combat, the first time you play a card that debuffs an enemy, double its effect. Whenever you play a... That could be insane for poison, actually. Whenever you play a card that costs 2 or more energy, I assume, gain 4 block. And whenever you use a potion, gain 3 strength this turn. Ooh, potion build. Okay. Well, that's going to be for episode 2 of Slay the Spire. So far, 100% win rate. But who knows what's going to happen when we play as the Regent next time, because it's going to be a completely new character with, I assume, a completely new playstyle. Anyway, thanks for everyone that's watched. If you enjoyed this, why not leave a like and subscribe? Everything helps me out. I'll see you next time. Bye.